It's time to cook with the quarantine chef. First thing I'm gonna do is microwave the squash for 1 minute to make it easier to cut. Now I'm going to carefully cut this in half. I'm scared to put my hand under it. Oh, there we go. It won't be. Well, that's not in half, but we're going with it. The next step is to scrape out the seeds and the stringy parts of the squash. I'm just tossing them in a bowl on the side, which I guess I could have scooped right in the trash. The next step is to score the inside of the squash, and I think I do all of it. So do it carefully. And do a crisscross pattern. So the next step is to place these in a pan, and let's hope I don't mess up using this small one. Place it in the pan, and then the directions say pour 1/4 inch of water over the bottom of the pan so that the squash doesn't burn or get dried out in the oven. So in other recipes, it clearly tells me to like put this in another dish, so like it's a dish under this and the water's in that, but I'm gonna do as I'm reading it and just pour the water directly on the bottom of this and hope that's right. The next set of instructions tell me to rub butter in here, and it doesn't say to melt the butter, so again I'm doing as I'm reading it. So I'm just gonna rub the butter over the top. Rub the butter over the top, and then I'm gonna let it sit in the middle. Might be easier if I hold it. I'm going to sprinkle just a little salt since my butter is unsalted. That should be enough. Now I'm going to take some brown sugar, and I'm going to, let's see, crumble brown sugar into the center of each half. So put this in the middle. Let's put some in the middle here. And then the final step is to drizzle with syrup. That should be enough. The oven is preheated to 400 degrees, so I'm going to let these cook for about an hour. Here's the squash after an hour. I'm going to check and see. Oh yeah, it's pretty soft. So I think it's done. Let's take it out. The final step is to take this syrup-like mixture and pour along the edges to make sure it gets in all of the cuts, all of the crevices. I'm going to do that on both sides. And let's put one on the plate and taste it. Time for a little taste test of the acorn squash. Pretty good. It almost tastes like a sweet potato. Interesting. And it's sweet. As you saw if you watched the entire video, it has butter and syrup on it. And what else? Brown sugar. So it's sweet. Interesting. It's actually really good. Thank you. I think it was Miss Jumper who shared the recipe. Thanks for that. I like it. So I'm going to finish eating, and I'll see you guys in the next video.